Welcome back to Konnur English Medium online classes. Today we are going to discuss rebellion of Konnur. In this, the prominent role played by Rani Chennamma, Malla Sarja, the life of Konnur Rani Chennamma. After defeating Marathas, Tippu and Hyder Ali, Britishers brought many changes. They introduced different types of policies. Among those, doctrine of lapse and subsidiary alliance. With these policies, the Britishers wanted to expand their empire. The Britishers wanted to suppress the native rulers. Because of this reason, in place of Kittur also, the effect of doctrine of lapse, how it was, that we should learn it. Now, Queen Rani Chennamma. Chennamma opposed doctrine of lapse. According to this policy, what do you mean by doctrine of lapse? According to this policy, if the native ruler died without his natural heir, then the adopted son doesn't have any rights to get that empire. According to this policy, if the native ruler doesn't have his natural heir, he should not adopt any child. That automatically that empire was annexed into British Empire. That's the system of doctrine of lapse. Rani Chennamma was not ready to accept this doctrine of lapse. Kittur lies between Dharwad and Belgaum after death of Malla Sarja. After death of Malla Sarja, Chennamma, the queen of Malla Sarja, took active interest in the administration. Then on, Shivalinga Rudra Sarjan took over the reign, but Shivalinga Rudra Sarja failed in administration. Then on, Rani Chennamma continued the administration of Kittur as a queen. Then on, Shivalinga Rudra Sarja got angry over Queen Rani Chennamma. Then on, Shivalinga Rudra Sarja joined his hands with Britishers. Then on, the Britishers entered an agreement with Kittur and collected payment from Shivalinga Rudra Sarja during the time of Thomas Munroy. During the time of Thomas Munroy, the Britishers collected payment with the help of Shivalinga Rudra Sarja. After the death of Shivalinga Rudra Sarja, Rani Chennamma adopted a child, his name called Shivalingappa. She adopted a son, Shivalingappa. According to the policy of doctrine of lapse, the adopted son will not get any right. But here, Rani Chennamma, in that situation also, she opposed the policy of doctrine of lapse and she wanted to fight against Britishers. Thackeray was the collector and political agent of the British in Dharwad. He sent a report to the governor of Bombay as if Rani Chennamma is ruling in Kittur. She has adopted Shivalingappa. She doesn't have natural heir. So such type of report was sent to the governor of Bombay by Thackeray. Then on, they attempted to take Kittur under the doctrine of lapse policy. The Governor General sent an army They wanted to take forcefully Kittur. But here, war was inevitable at the condition. Rani Channamma had to fight against British. She prepared for war and Britishers also prepared. One side Britishers were ready and another one side Rani Channamma prepared war. Many Britishers were taken as the prisoners of the war. In this, the British attacked Kittur under the leadership of Konnur. Then on, the British army fought bravely. Rani Channamma attempted to flee. Then finally she was captured by the British army. There she was imprisoned at Bailhungal. Then after some days, Rani Channamma was passed away. This is what we studied about the brave queen Rani Channamma, how she sacrificed her life for this land. After death of Rani Channamma, the follower of Rani Channamma, Sangoli Rayanna, continued his agitation against the Britishers. Sangoli Rayanna was a brave soldier. He fought for the independence of Kittur. He felt his duty to liberate his motherland. So that is why he was also imprisoned along with Rani Channamma. He developed a sense of nationalism. He went on organizing an army. He organized a secret army. In that there were 500 soldiers were there with him. He organized the secret meetings at sensitive places where he convinced the local people to fight against the British, to oppose doctrine of lapse policy. Then on, he aimed at looting the treasury and taluka offices of the Britishers. Then on, Sangoli Rayanna, with his followers, he started to loot the treasury of the Britishers. Where their taluka offices were there, he started to destroy those taluka offices. And he created hurdles to the Britishers. He had an army of 500 with those people. He was furious with the villagers who were assisting the British army. Britishers thought that Rayanna was being instigated by Rani Channamma. Britishers knew very well definitely there would be an attack by Sangoli Rayanna. They knew very well the bravery of Sangoli Rayanna. That is why Britishers wanted to suppress Sangoli Rayanna. Then on, they shifted Channamma to Kushnal prison from Bailhungal. They imprisoned Rani Channamma at Bailhungal. They knew that very well definitely Sangoli Rayanna would attack. That is why from Bailhungal to Kushnal prison, the Britishers shifted. The British devised a cunning strategy to capture Sangoli Rayanna. They encouraged Desais who were opposing Rani Channamma. On those days, local Desais were opposing again and again Rani Channamma. Britishers joined their hands with these Desais. They knew very well if they got the help of Desais, definitely they could catch Sangoli Rayanna. Because of this reason, an Amaldar, Krishna Raya, joined his hands with Britishers. Then he said where Sangoli Rayanna is staying and secret places of Sangoli Rayanna, everything. Sangoli Rayanna was cunningly captured and brought down to Dharwad, and his soldiers were arrested. With the help of Krishna Raya, Britishers arrested Sangoli Rayanna and his followers also. Then on, the Britishers declared as Sangoli Rayanna an offender. That is why he was hanged to death. Many ballads are there. They have kept the life story of Sangoli Rayanna. Means that how he fought bravely with Britishers and for what purpose Sangoli Rayanna fought against the Britishers, and his role to create nationalism among the people of India as well as the Kannadigas also. This is what we studied about the role of Sangoli Rayanna. Now the rebellion of Amarasule, there was a political drawback because of this reason. The rebellions, they are basically from farmers. In coastal areas like Kodagu, Chikka Veera Rajendra of Halere dynasty in 1834, the rebellion was started. They transferred to Vellore through Bengaluru and later to Kashi. They created political instability in Kodagu. Among these are Swami Aparampara, Kalyana Swami and Puttabasappa were the prominent. Swami Aparampara assumed the leadership of the rebellion in initial stage. He was captured in 1834 and shifted to Bengaluru. There was a strict and strong opposition by these rebellions of Amarasule. Afterwards, after Swami Aparampara, similarly, Kalyana Swami was captured in 1837 and placed in Mysore prison. Like that, one by one, were suppressed by Britishers. After Kalyana Swami, Puttabasappa continued that rebellion. The people of Lower Kodagu continued the rebellion after the capture of Kalyana Swami. Sulya, Bellary, Putturu, places of Canara, these were the part of Amarasule. The former Puttabasappa, as a Kalyana Swami, later presented himself as a Swami Aparampara. How these two people rebelled against the Britishers in the same manner, Puttabasappa also continued his hesitation. He organized the rebellions and calmed down the people. He declared tax on tobacco and salt will be withdrawn if the rebel government came to power. He convinced the people. If a rebel government came to power, he is going to cancel the taxes on tobacco and salt. This is how he encouraged the people. The rich farmers, landowners and local chieftains were assured of this move. All they supported to Puttabasappa. The capture of government office in Bellary was the first move. Puttabasappa with his followers, he captured the place of Bellary office. That was his first move. Puttabasappa killed an Amaldar who known for his brutality. This gained more support on those days. All the farmers, all they supported to Puttabasappa. The Britishers were engaged in fortifying. The rebels marched through Panemangaluru and Bantuwad. They looted the treasury and prison of Bantuwad. These Britishers sought the army of Talacheri, Konnur and Bombay to quell this uprising. The Britishers started to capture some other places and they wanted to suppress the rule of Puttabasappa. Puttabasappa and his associated, they fled towards Sulya. The Britishers captured them with the help of the local people. Puttabasappa, Lakshmanappa and Bangararsa, Kedambadi, Ramaya Gowda and Guddemani Appaya were hanged till death. This is what we studied about the rebellion of Amarasule, Swami Aparampara, Kalyana Swami and Puttabasappa.